Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I pulled for you the Queen of Pentacles. You are in control of something in which you are inviting others into. This can be you training others, teaching others a skill, or inviting others onto your board in order to understand the way that you have been able to be productive and efficient and prosperous. This structure that you're inviting others into has served you well and continues to serve you well. It is by no means defunct, but you're making space to pass these skills along, aware that the best outcomes are regarding generating the ability of others to gain the productivity, the success, the prosperity that you have. And this is about your very generous willingness to improve the world by supporting skill sets for others who are ongoing in generating improvements in the world or in a skill, for example. I hope that's clear. I'm going to remind you that this is a personal reading, Aquarius. It is not a personal reading. It is a general reading, and it's not going to resonate for all of you. However, if you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. In your present, we have the Hanged One. And this inclines me to believe that you are shifting your perspective. You are pulling back from what you have been so successful at on an individual or your own organizational level. Something about this feels like you're in control. You're the boss. And you're stepping back from that leadership in order to gain a way to draw others towards you, to draw others in, to give others instruction about how to keep this going, how to continue to generate abundance for the organization, the effort, or for the individuals involved. You realize that the way that you have conducted yourself with a focus on your own specific tasks, responsibilities, expectations, ambitions has limited you in this next development of your generosity. So whatever your project, effort, profession is, has served others, but you realize that it has served you primarily, and you're really looking for ways to open it up to a new generation, a new fresh batch of employees or trainees or board members or family members who want to learn the biz, who want to learn what you have built, created, so that they can contribute to its prosperity. In the past, the Ace of Swords is talking about the revelation that you've had, your truth that has helped you to see that the best way to continue to be prosperous, to not stop working, but to retire from the way that you have been working. For some of you, this is literal retirement. For others of you, it's just thinking about a new way of generating the ongoing prosperity that you have engineered in some ways. This revelation perhaps is a part of the idea that you are not an island, you are not solo, and this can be challenging for Aquarians who, like Capricorn, share that Saturn rulership, which focuses so much on individual karma and responsibility. You're understanding that your real vision revolves around sharing with others what you have learned, helping others to see the truth that you see, and this vision of improvement, of greater prosperity, of generating the conditions for greater justice and equity in the world, are what has helped you to understand how you can integrate those concepts, those ideas into what it is you work at consistently. In the future, the Six of Cups. It's interesting that this opportunity to draw people into your project, your business, your organization, whatever it is really helping you to recapture the pleasure, the passion that you felt, the soul connection with the basis of your operation, your gifts, what initiated you on the path of your prosperity and success. This is important because teaching brings this out of us. And this is what teaching is, looks like teaching, your sharing of knowledge is in this instance, in order to properly support those who you are handing off information to, valuable information that can be used to support your development, the development of your project, or ones of their own, is about centering the initial passion to serve, the sense of responsibility to others, the sense of improving conditions in the world for others. That this is doable, this is practical, it yields practical results, and can change the real outcomes for other individuals. And your passion and even addiction for that is something that's being recaptured in this effort. It may also be reconnecting you with individuals who were there early on in your own professional development or personal development, depending on what your particular skill or service is, so that you may be recapturing a nostalgic sense of enjoying what it is you do at a time when there was no judgment. The happiness you gave others, the play, the enjoyment, the lack of an agenda or a plan even that sparked this incredible organization or structure that you have built. I hope this is resonating for some of you, Aquarius. If so, please like this video. Please share this with others if you feel so inclined. And please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I also enjoy all of your comments. Aquarians, you are some of the most intuitive people, I believe, and really do pick up on themes that are not always clear to me. The blame card I pulled. I accept responsibility for my well-being. And that's just a confirmation that Spirit is here with us, reminding you that you have been on this healing journey. I believe Gemini got the same oracle card here, of easily being in a position to blame others for difficulties or challenges you experienced, for things that didn't go well. However, I do believe that you have resisted that, in part because of that Saturn rulership gives you a real clear sense that this is your karma. You're building your own success. You are shaping your own reality, and you're taking responsibility for that fully. Hence the success that you have or are experiencing. So there, for you, the idea of blaming others minimizes the sense of faith that you have in yourself in moving forward to create something that is successful. This is something you did, despite, in many cases, the efforts of others. In the present, the Hanged Man is clarified by the Tower and the Empress. There is a sudden change, sudden news, sudden information. something is not working out as it was supposed to work out. And for many of you, indeed, the idea that you're falling back into a place of empowerment, of faith in your ability to manage the resources of the world by recognizing the abundance that you have, by the abundance of opportunities, even when they come in the form of challenges, of catastrophe, of ruin, how it can look. However, you have come to realize that any unexpected or unpredicted changes that you may be experiencing right now actually open the door. The crack in the foundation allows you to steer things in a direction that will benefit you more greatly, and in many ways help you emerge as not simply a king or queen of pentacles, but the empress. And in this case, the empress is not only what you can do, because you seamlessly can manage the energies of others, the divine timing and appropriateness of your actions, but it's about being able to receive the rewards, the benefits of your actions, to accept the love, the praise, the appreciation of others who you are consciously drawing into your realm. And each one of them, you're very aware, is a teacher for you that brings you back to this beautiful experience of why you began doing what you do, the practical results you've been able to manage to build, to engineer, and the sense that all of your effort has been about giving, sharing love, producing something of value to others. In the past, the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Cups and the Six of Swords. You had to move away from something that was, you believed promised everything, emotional enrichment, the community, the loved ones, everything that you valued, you were forced to move away from in the past. This can be the result of the Tower. This can be simply your piercing the illusion that the past offered opportunities or a vision of emotional completion, wealth, support, resources that was an illusion. And in recognizing that, it isn't that the potential wasn't there, it's that uh, the environment became chaotic. There was dishonesty, there was pretense, there was the chaos of others competing to solve something that really required the effort of everyone to solve it together. And in this situation, you were denied an opportunity to participate in solving a challenging problem or issue or condition. And in that way, your illusion of fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, was dashed, and you clearly had to separate yourself from that. However, you realize what separated you from that was the truth. It's the truth that you're experiencing in the present through this Tower experience of understanding why something that you believed would work isn't working. And that is really, what do you say, when something is for your benefit, ends up being a blessing in disguise, because this moving away from what looked like emotional goal and joy and happiness actually put you on a path of your productivity, of your balance, of your empowerment, of your loving appreciation and regard from others. In the future. The Six of Cups is clarified by the Devil card and the King of Cups. The King of Cups is your emotional maturity that is enabling you to look at something that you once believed was possible. This is perhaps an ambition. It can still be an ambition of yours that comes out of your passion to produce, to serve, to bring justice and equity into the world, into your world, to balance things out fairly. There's a way that you have grown so much emotionally that you understand the nuance of what that can mean. So that justice is based on the needs of each individual. So I'm thinking about the difference between equality, fairness, and equity. And your understanding equity is emotional as well as uh, consequential in terms of resources and outcomes. So this maturity has helped you to understand that it's really your vulnerability, even in believing that something was your emotional rainbow, understanding the complexity of that and the falsity of that illusion in a way that brings you back around to recognizing the opportunity for true productivity, true desire and ambition that comes from who you are, not from someone else's promises or someone else's vision or idea of that. This is the ownership of your own reality, your own ambition, your own drive and desire toward that, your own motivation. I'm going to finish up this reading with a crystal oracle and hope this has been of service to you. It has been helpful to you. And I pulled the Amazonite, and it indicates loosen your grip. Well, I think that's kind of a good idea. I think it's something you're understanding through the experiences of the present and your consideration of the past. The King of Pentacles has so much control, so much sovereignty over their own productivity, their own prosperity. And yet you're understanding true prosperity in a new way through the release of illusions about resourcefulness from the past. So the ability to step back, to consider your moves, to open up to joys from the past. Where you started your journey is part of your ability to teach, to share, but to learn. So thank you, Aquarius, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.